And actually, I only had one question when I got the call. I got a call from Bob Justman, who I had done a TV movie with years before. And he remembered my love of Star Trek, and he gave me a call and said, would you be interested in doing a television series? And my only question was, is Gene involved? And he said, absolutely, and I was in that moment ready to do whatever it took to be able to compete, to win a role. Wanted to be in it.
And you didn't read for any of the funny female lines in there, Charlie.
You know, no.
Just part of it. Brent, how about you?
You know, I could do 45 minutes alone on this casting process. You know, I think I will. You know, I'm looking out at this room and I'm thinking how few really important people there are. This is the VIP section right here.
They're here. They're just invisible.
They're two. Yo, they're two.
Oh, so you guys are VIPs too. And who are you over there?
They're the groundlings.
You know,
You're my favorites.
love you guys. Back row. You guys in the back row there, we could care less about you. No. Don't even think that. We love you.
Yeah.
What was your question?
When you were first starting to read for Next Generation?
Yes, I read first, my agent called, he said they're doing a new Star Trek series. I said, no way that's going to work, I don't want to be a part of it. He said, just go in and read, Judy Lowry's the casting director and she wants to see you. And I read for her, and she said, okay, I read the part of Data. She said, I think you should read for the producers. So I went to the audition, and I had prepared it, I was ready to go. They had said originally, I had said to them, do you want this character to be more like a robot or more like a human? I mean, and they said, make him a little more towards the human side. And I said, okay. So I'm sitting waiting to go in. There are all these other actors auditioning, and Junie comes out of the producer's room and she says, listen, they've changed their minds. They'd like you to read for Riker. Seriously. And I said, Riker? I don't want to be Riker. Really? I said, I'll read for Beverly.
She's funny.
She's funny, right? So seriously, I said, Judy, I think I'm going to go. And she went, go? And I went, yeah, I prepared Data, and I haven't even looked at this part of Riker. And she said, well, don't go. And I went, well, and she said, hold on. And she came back out and she said, okay, they said you can read for Data. So I did, and I went in, I read this scene that was between Geordi and Data. It was a really cool scene. The last cool scene in 7 years, by the way. No. And it was very neat, and I auditioned for that, and miracle of miracles, they cast me.
But do you remember meeting up with the trailer? They had these sort of, we didn't have a building finally, remember? It was kind of like the old trailers.
We had these
little trailers.
Dumpy trailers.
And coming out, and it was in one of the, maybe the second round of callbacks or something, and we had known each other in New York, and it was like, oh man, are you up for, yeah, I don't know, should we, I remember the sort of discussion like, I don't know, I mean, it's probably not going to take off, it's like, I don't know.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And it came all the way down to, for me, when they offered me the part, I panicked, and I thought, oh no, I can't do this. And I called my agent, and I said, I don't really want to do this. And he said, look, just do the pilot, and if you don't like it, I'll get you out of the series. And, which they really can't do. But I said, okay, and then I did the pilot, and I was so jazzed to be working with everybody who I was working with, and I thought this is going to be really cool, actually. So I stayed, and stayed, and stayed, and I'm still here.